Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Welcome back to FPL Take the Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff, and today we're doing our Game Week 12 Quickfire Preview. Let's jump straight into it, Joff. We're looking at mid-price premiums. Explain to the audience, what does that mean?
So mid-price premium is basically this Leicester and Chelsea team who are just so much value at this season. They're only 2 points adrift from Manchester City, but just the players that we've got, we've got Tammy Abraham, under 8 million. He's obviously been in unbelievable form. We've got Jamie Vardy, who's top of the pops in the goals, and he's obviously under 10 million as well. So these guys are relatively mid-price, and you can add even Mason Mount in there, and obviously Maddison. So just players that are just unbelievable value. They're basically playing like premiums.
Yeah, spot on, mate. They're completely outperforming their price, it's kind of what you want to do. It's kind of how you win this game, really, by being able to pick these players out where you're going to get a lot more value than what they're actually worth in millions that you play, so you can spread your budget a bit better. So, I totally agree with this. You mentioned this prior to us recording, and I was just like, wow, it's such a great turn to actually coin, because it's so true. Owning these players, I own Vardy, Abraham, Mount at the moment, but I'm looking to bring in Maddison or Tillemans because they're all, even Pulisic, mate, they're all so cheap. Like Pulisic, 7.2 million, and he scored 4 goals in the last 2 games. It's crazy to think they've done that. So, definitely great options to own right now. You don't own all these players, think about trying to bring them in. Yeah,
that's it. Moving on to top Spot Showdown. So it's obviously the battle of the Manchester City and Liverpool game. So we're looking at players. So maybe someone like Mane and Salah. These are the 2 players that we're looking at. So which one do you kind of want? Which one do you drop Salah? Do you bring in Mane? What are you going to do, Mick?
I mean, as much as my trigger finger is it's just like, bring in Mane. I own Salah, and I'm going to stick with him, I think, at the moment, just because as much as I want to bring in Mane because Mane is delivering, I know it's going to go back and forth all season. And if you look at the actual raw stats, Salah outdoes Mane in the raw stats for the season. So it's a hard to choose between the two. It's much of a muchness. You either own one, stick with him, own the other one, stick with him. And until something happens, like that Salah injury, if that was prolonged, if he didn't play 90 minutes in the Champions League, I'd be thinking about it. But he did. He's fit. You keep him.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously Mane is well rested as well. And so with the Manchester City aspect as well, KDB hasn't been the same since he's obviously come back from the injury, but he's still leading the assists by a lot. So he's someone that, he doesn't lose his form overnight. He'll be back, don't you worry. But Sterling is someone that, we mentioned in actually the podcast. And how many shots has he had on target in the last 4, Mick?
2 shots on target. The guy's had 10 of them in the box, 2 of them been on target. So Sterling needs to get his shooting boots on. In the Premier League, he seems to deliver in other leagues, Champions League, the Cups, but not in the Premier League. So, people getting rid of Sterling, short-sighted. You got to keep the guy because he's going to deliver, and you need City assets. As much as they're playing Liverpool, they'll probably score a few goals against Liverpool. Let's be honest, Liverpool can't get a sheet anyway. So definitely don't lose Sterling. Just hold your horses on Raheem Sterling. Raheem the Dream, mate. He's going to come back.
Your boy. So moving on to the Wolves' wicked fixtures. You got on early with Raul Jimenez, and he's obviously looking amazing. But it's just there's a few of them in there that you can kind of look at. So take us through a couple of the fixtures, Mick.
Villa at home, Bournemouth away, Sheffield at home, West Ham at home, Brighton away, Tottenham at home. Some great, tasty-looking fixtures there. Is coming in 7.2 million, rotation proof in the Premier League so far this season. Espirito Santo seems to believe, the Premier League is a little bit important, which is good, and not so much. So for us fantasy managers, that's great news. Jimenez is going to get played. The guy's a beast. He's doing what he did last season. He's still underpriced, I think, at 7.2, still underpriced. Great asset to look at.
Yeah, definitely. Very true. So next up, never bench Johnny Lundstram. Sir Johnny Lundstram, pardon me. He's just been amazing. Let's be honest. This guy is just out of position. 4.8 million. Bangs a double? What? Can you elaborate on that double, mate?
Should have been a hat-trick, John. Come on. It should have been a hat-trick. The guy is just insane. The guy, thank you FPL Towers for putting him as a defender priced at 4 million. Like, it's just enabled so much to have in this team. And it's great that they did that because you play John Lundstram every week. That's it. Like, I was contemplating benching him against Tottenham away. I thought, maybe I will. He scores a brace. No chance, man. That was it for me. That was signed.
That was it. That was the
in my team. He ain't going nowhere. I'm playing him every single week, man. He's had 8 goal attempts in the last 4 games. The guy is a midfielder job.
He is a midfielder, correct. And moving on to Man United, gone missing. What's happening here, Mick? Obviously, they beat Norwich. But I don't know. Look, I'm going to give you one little food for thought. Is Marshall might matter this week. I'm just saying. But yeah, go on. Talk about United. Do your thing.
I don't have anything nice to say about Manchester. Unfortunately, the Norwich game got all the United fanboys a little bit overexcited because it's Norwich. They're probably going to get relegated. Let's be honest. So I wasn't too excited. I'm not a Manchester. I mean, if Manchester United look great, I don't care. I'm not biased. I don't give a shit. Manchester look good. I'm going to bring in Manchester players, but they don't look good. They played one good game, and then against Bournemouth, they couldn't get on the score sheet. Bournemouth, they're pretty bereft defensively. They kept a clean sheet against United. Marshall, maybe he needs a bit more form. Rashford is just his form's just not good. He's literally ranked in the bottom, outside the top 20 for attempts on target, for shots in the box, a lot of big raw stats. So no, I can't. No, I'm not even looking at United until I can see some form from all these boys.
Fair enough indeed. Yeah, very passionate when it comes to Manchester United, aren't you?
Sad.
That's it. Thanks so much for tuning into our Game Week 12 Quickfire Preview, guys. We hope you enjoyed it. And if you did like this, please give it a like. Give us a subscribe as well.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. If you want to hit us up on Twitter, you can have a chat with me. Instagram for Joff. If you do want to give us some support, head over to patreon.com/FPL Take the Hit, where you can give us all the support you want, all the support you need. We are so thankful for all our support and all our patrons. Thank you so much, guys. Almost over 900 subscribers now, so thank you everyone that signs up and everyone that enjoys our videos, man. It's awesome to have a little fan base out there. We love you all. And as we say at FPL Take the Hit, always remember to stay positive.
Keep chasing them green arrows, guys.
Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit.